Neighbor came over again today. And I don't know if I've told anybody this yet on this channel, but ever since she moved in a couple years ago, it's been one silly thing after another. She's always coming over here like once a week with just nonsense. Like, oh, it's 4:30 in the morning. Could you please turn the music down? Or, I have children. Could you not sunbathe in the nude? Just ridiculous stuff. And then today she does it again. She comes over. She's like, "Hi," like we're friends or something. And I was like, "What is it?" And she said, "I just wanted to make sure that you're not going to do what you did last year for Halloween." And I was like, "Is this about the blackface again?" And she was like, "No, it's just that last year for Halloween, you gave out gazpacho." And I was like, "Yeah, and?" And apparently, if you put a spoonful of gazpacho into a trick or treat bag, it ruins all the unwrapped candies that are in the bag. And I was like, well, what are unwrapped candies doing in that bag? I mean, that is unsafe and unsanitary, madam. And she says to me then, like, "Oh, well, children don't really like gazpacho." And I was like, "What are you talking about? Children love cold soups, especially if there's tomatoes in them." And she was like, "Well, my children don't." And I was like, "Well, maybe that's because you're a bad mother." And she didn't really like that. And so she started to cry. And then, I started to cry. And to be honest with you, I think the reason we were both crying is because we both knew it was true.